damn right I got it out the mud, bitch. Nigga must not know my rank, but we thrive apartments. Yeah, this section ain't had no name, you know I ain't signed shit. Little shorty gon' do her duties, gon' build down, help me. Yeah, most of these bitches got fleas, you leave his tricks up the sleeve. And a nigga done fell in love and know the bitch got a team. Yeah, I'm solo doing my shit, but I keep a Glock and stick. Yeah, and it match my motherfucking fit, but you don't know cause it's heat. Me my mom Deuce out there struggling, do anything to feed the babies. Now I get to the goddamn money, do anything to feed my lady. I'm a real ass G-ass prince, UPK nation Israel. I got kids that's in your hood, posted up waiting to get you. All that soft ass shit with your hoe, it's wartime, we on go. And we take so much damn ground, but we don't even want no more. It's too late for you to buy, we don't want no new members. Cause your weak ass, dirt ass nigga can't even fight your addiction. And hell now we don't blend, you niggas puffin' on the pen. You hit that shit on my whip, you get your ass dismissed. I've been gone for way too long, started calling my phone. And most of these fake ass niggas never know the fucking bond, bitch. Whole ass nigga, get your shit together, man. Get fucked by how it start. I love breaking bitches' hearts. I don't celebrate no birthdays. I care less about your cries. Little shorty, she gotta feel something, or she gon' do what she wanna. And I'm on top of all that shit. Could never catch me on slumber. Boss say he a boss, we bury his ass in Boston. Boss say talking about smoke, he coughin', put his man in the coffin. Yeah. Money up, bitch, we talking, counting up, that's for the culture, nigga. I know 3Z got my back, that's anytime where I'm at. No matter if I'm right or wrong, no big bro, he gon' step. Man, shout out Tweet Man Cub, no smoke, keep the slugs. Free Dre boy out of the pen, getting all to do it big, nigga. Boy, I stumped me a crock in Tim's, keep the blood souvenir. You a liability, baby ass gangsta, I wreck your shit like a deal. How I come up, I know how it is, out here in Crackerville. Nigga do anything for a drop, anything for a spill. I got SC on my back, South Coast, South Crack. If that stick jam up, you whack, you shoulda never put your gat. Tryna flex up on these hoes, but truly though, you a hoe, nigga. Get fucked by how it start. I love breaking bitches' hearts. I don't celebrate no birthdays. I care less about your cries. Little shorty, she gotta feel something, or she gon' do what she wanna. And I'm on top of all that shit. Could never catch me on slumber. Boy say he a boss, we bury his ass in Boston. Boy say talking about smoke, he coughin', put his man in the coffin. Yeah. Money up, bitch, we talking, counting up, that's for the culture, nigga. You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, here pages line up. Young nigga named the Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shorty and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, here pages line up. Young nigga named the Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commanding general get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga, I popped off. down for a nap. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, here, fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Walk for every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy? Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Too on. That young Snoop shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. I was in the mall. I was in the mall with like 2 of my niggas, man. I seen one of these rap cap ass nigga walk by, nigga. Nigga had a whole entourage and shit, nigga. He seen a real nigga walk up to him, nigga got down, hit a U-turn quick as hell, 10 niggas. I was like, God damn, what the fuck wrong with these niggas out here, bro? Man, that shit hurt my heart. Shit hurt my heart. Shit hurt my heart. Shit hurt my heart. All these rap niggas cap, all these trap niggas broke. I don't get no fucking shit. Oh, that's your main bitch, she a hoe. Man, that shit hurt my heart. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh at that shit there. I like, hey, how you see this nigga, man? You see all these niggas talk about on these songs and shit, nigga. Whole ass nigga, man. God damn. Can't believe I looked up to these niggas. Getting green with y'all shoulder nigga. Now I see it's way more to the picture. You finessing up in cause you broke. That's why I don't even touch the dope. You on drugs is a flex for hoes. Tell the truth, these niggas they dumb, but they flexing on camera, get hit with that gun. I don't smoke what I pour up, I sip, and I started getting sober with my fire on my hip. Nowadays these niggas they say they, but they shooting that baby, talking about that shit bravery. They'll kill a nigga before they touch a cracker. That's the problem with these hoe trappers. That's the problem with these fuck rappers. To be honest, I pull up embarrassing. I pull up embarrassing. Ask you, boy, how you do that when them killers gon' blast for you? These rap nigga amateurs, nigga know a lot of them drugs got your brain scrambling. I ain't dead, but I'm sick and I'm tired of these lame hoe niggas with power. Nigga gay selling soap for $1 for a second, then broken the hour. Damn. Hold on, man. That shit real crazy, man. I was in the studio too with some of these rap nigga, man. Them nigga had counterfeit all on the table, man. Fake ass jewelry, fake ass nigga. Hoes ain't shit with herpes and all that shit, man. You know what? I figured that shit out, man. You know what, man? Man, that shit hurt my heart. Shit hurt my heart. Shit hurt my heart. Shit hurt my heart. All these rap niggas cap. All these trap niggas broke. I don't give no fucking shit. Oh, that's your main bitch, she a hoe. And that shit hurt my heart. And then these niggas from the hood look up to these niggas still, man. I guess they don't know the mysteries. But me being a priest and prophet, man, I see all through that shit, man. These lame ass nigga, man, get like me, man, get like a prince, nigga, for real. Huh? And I ain't signing shit unless that shit already up front, man. To me, I feel like right now I need 500,000 or better, man. No cap, no sweat. I know what the fuck my worth is, man. Whole ass nigga.
Yes, sir. We live. Yeah, yo, shalom, Yahba Shirah Shabbat Yah Shema Taba Shibi Asha. This is No Affiliation Radio. Clap it up. No Affiliation Radio, presented to you by the ISUPK South Carolina camp under Commander General Yohana. Started on 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And we're going to come in here and we're going to talk about all the topics, all of the new topics that's going out, that's coming out right now, as we've been doing for the past Wednesdays. You know, support our channel, support the radio show. We're going to talk about all of, you know, everything that's going on in the local area, you know, everything on a nationwide scale, everything in the world. We're going to speak on everything, you know, give our stance on it. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to have a good time, man. We're going to have drinks up in here. We're going to have a good time. We're going to laugh. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna talk about everything. We're gonna bring out all of the regular topics. We got some pure comedy for you coming up, right?
Right.
We got some pure comedy, but once again, let me shout out to everybody. Shout out to Commander General Ihana. Shout out to all of the generals, all the captains, officers, troopers, everybody. You understand who's tuning in. Please like and share. Please like and share. Please like and share, man.
Right.
You understand? The first topic we got today, man, I want to get into this right here. This shit right here is absolutely crazy, man. This right here is crazy. And this, like, you know, and this is my thing, Nayar, like, this shit right here, with all of the technology and all of the money that the so-called white man has, right?
Right.
I find it just absolutely ridiculous and irresponsible that something like this would even happen.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about billionaires. You understand? Who made the mistake of taking something that was ill-equipped or something that was not tried and tested for the conditions that it was going to have to face, right? In order to go down and to see something so vain as that fucking ship, the Titanic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody don't know much about the Titanic. The Titanic was I want to say 1920s, 30s, 40s, something like that. It's going way back into the early part of America in the early 1900s. Was a popular ship. This was a ship they used to say that not even God could sink this ship. That was what the creator of the Titanic used to say. Right. You know, it was popular. It was supposed to be strong. I think they also referred to it as the Iron Maiden. Right. And this ship was known. There was a movie by that had Leonardo DiCaprio and some other people in it, famous white stars, actors in it. You know what I'm saying? And this ship was famous for how large it was and how many people it could take, you know, across the ocean, traveling between, you know, the UK or England and New York. You understand? So this was a very popular voyage. Rich people was on that boat. Poor people was on that boat. It was different classes on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Until one trip was a disastrous trip. Right. You know, this particular trip, this ship, it hits what they call an iceberg, and it destroys the ship. The ship sinks. It goes down in the ocean. Everybody dies. Boom. So for all of these years, this ship has been down under the water, right? Down in the Atlantic Ocean, down in the Atlantic Ocean, as deep as it can possibly be, right? Right. And it's down there rusting and just tearing. I mean, right now the damn ship is so fragile, it's just breaking up in the water anyway. Right. So, but over the years, people have wanted to go down and voyage. It's kind of like an attraction now. It's like people want to go down in the water, they want to see it. And so this ain't the first time there's ever been a voyage or an attempted voyage to go down and see the Titanic. You understand? But this right here is just another attempt to go down in the water to see the Titanic. The only problem is this genius bastards right here decided that they was going to go and go down into a voyage to see the Titanic. And of course, they somewhere out in that ocean, probably dead, most likely dead. Right. So this is, in our eyes, this is comedy. You understand? Because this is the stupid, like this is the stupidity that we deal with, and like this is the man that we're under. This is the beast that rule over us. You know what I'm saying? And to see something like this is just like, what the hell? You know, we need to get from up under this bastard. So we're gonna play this on the we're gonna play this news cast about it. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and play that, and we'll elaborate through it, see on the details.
For the crew and passengers of a submersible now missing after heading to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean to tour the wreckage of the Titanic. This afternoon, we learned that the vessel has less than 2 days worth of oxygen left, expected to run out around 5 a.m. Thursday, Chicago time. So that leaves rescuers.
Like this thing, if you go on Google, right? And you can feel free to chime in whenever you want to.
All kinds.
If you go on Google and you Google this shit, this submarine is called Ocean Gate, right? The company is called Ocean Gate. And this is some rich billionaires who decided they was going to make a capsule or a submersible. They call it a submersible vehicle that could go down into the water, right? And they would control it and go down in the water so they can get a good view of the Titanic, right? And people are paying $250,000 and signing a waiver form.
Good night.
Because of course, if you sign a waiver form, Nayar, that's you saying that I'll go down there even if I could lose my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is at your own risk.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get through it. But I also want to make this point because I read this earlier. Actually, there was somebody who was employed with Ocean Gate that got fired because they were vocalizing and saying, hey, this ain't going to work. Somebody's going to die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had already said that. Mm-hmm. And they fired the dude. And they still took their behinds down there in that goddamn water. And the Lord had allowed this shit to happen.
Yeah, right.
You understand? So go ahead. But hold on 1 second. The point on this, 2 days worth of oxygen. Like, can you imagine being inside of a damn? They say this damn submersible vehicle is about the size of a minivan.
Right.
So imagine being inside of a minivan, right? And you going down in this water. First off, they don't have a tether, right? This tether is supposed to be connected to a ship. Yeah. That way, if something happened, it can be pulled back out of the water. No tether, and they're controlling it with a fucking video game controller. I'm not lying to you. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. You might be able to pull it up. They might show it on this. They was controlling it with a video game controller, right? Yeah, but you're going down inside of the ocean. You lose control. You don't have all your systems malfunction. You don't have a tether, and you're down there with less than 2 days worth of goddamn oxygen.
That's crazy. It's a lifestyle, man.
Go ahead.
Like it's just like that is how diabolical the white man is. Like he likes to try things that will put his life in danger. Like them brothers. What's that show called? Something ass.
Jackass.
Yeah. Like them idiots. Them niggas tried so many things that'll put their life in danger. Like I can't remember everything because I was a child when I was watching all that came out when I was a child. But white people love to do stuff that will put their lives in danger, like skydiving. Who would want to jump off a damn plane?
Shit, I was old enough to remember Jackass.
Right,
and I was old enough to remember how they used to get in them damn the grocery baskets.
Right, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
And speed them damn get in the basket and speed them damn things down into a fucking road with oncoming traffic and all kinds of bullshit, man. Like you're right. Like that, they are some animals. They got to be in the cage, man.
Right, exactly.
They got to be in the cage because it's something in their mind that triggers them to want to do stupid shit, even on this level.
Right.
Like this was a jackass move right here.
It was.
This was just not well thought out at all, which would seem to be so below Esau,
right? Being
that he's the devil and he's always, doing his checks and his balances when it comes to technology and shit. But in this situation, it just was not like that. It was kind of like, yo, I want to see the Titanic. I'm gonna throw a bunch of motherfuckers inside of the damn soda can, and we're gonna go down in this motherfucker. So go ahead. So like,
it's a science experiment.
Yeah, they're basically experimenting on each other, on human beings. Go ahead.
With precious little time to find and rescue the people on board who last made contact about 900 miles off the coast of Cape Cod.
The desperate search continues for 5 people who are headed to get an up-close look at the Titanic shipwreck in a submersible like this one. It is now a race against the clock to find them alive. Among the missing, businessman Shahzada Daoud and his son Suleiman, renowned Titanic researcher Paul-Henri Nadjoulet, and Hamish Harding, a British billionaire. All three paid $250,000 each for the deep-sea excursion. The submersible disappeared Sunday on what was supposed to be an 8 to 10-hour round-trip journey to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, 13,000 feet below the surface, but the sub went off the radar an hour and 45 minutes into the expedition.
There could have been an accident. It could have become entangled in the wreckage of the Titanic. It could indeed have had a catastrophic failure. The answer is we don't know just yet.
Coast Guard crews from the U.S. and Canada searching an area 900 miles off the coast of Cape Cod.
Since Sunday, the Coast Guard has coordinated search efforts with the U.S. and Canadian Coast Guard, Air National Guard aircraft, and the Polar Prince, which has searched a combined 7,600 square miles, an area larger than the state of Connecticut. To date, those search efforts have not yielded any results.
The Titanic tourists started their expedition from Newfoundland, Canada, Friday.
Like, listen, I'm not a marine scientist or a biologist or anything like that, but I read up a little bit. I read up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to stuff like that, you know, I kind of dabble a little bit in a little bit of science or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you got to understand, man. Like the ocean, and you can go do the research. I lie to you not on this. The ocean is probably one of the most undiscovered places out of all. Like the white man has discovered more about outer space. I want you to hear this. This is real. The white man has discovered more about outer space than he has about the oceans right here in the earth. Right. Now, you're talking about something that small going down into the ocean, right? And you don't know where it's at. It's off radar. This thing could be like miles upon miles up under the water. Right. If anybody knows anything about the ocean, the further you go down into the ocean, the darker it gets. It becomes pitch black. Like pitch black. You can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? So this thing is somewhere down in the ocean, if it's still there. Because I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think the damn thing that blew the hell up, right, or imploded. Right. Because if you know anything else about the ocean, the further you go down there, the more water, the more pressure is on that damn submarine. It would explode or implode, I should say. Everybody in there would end up dying. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's if, of course, it went further down, if it sank further down in there. But also, if that didn't happen, of course, you know what I'm saying, they don't have much oxygen in there. And you down in that water, you know what I'm saying, for that long with no oxygen, everybody's going to die from asphyxiation or whatever you call it when you have, you know, when you suffocate or don't have any oxygen available. But you know what I'm saying, this is a horrible thing. But at the same time, you know, the white man brings this garbage on himself. I mean, like Nayar said, these are the same devils that go and bungee jump off a damn side of mountains. Right. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that us black people, we don't do that shit. They just bungee jumping off the side of mountains and shit. What else?
Skydiving off of airplanes.
Skydiving off of airplanes. And here's another stupid dumbass that I always thought was a dumbass. And y'all can say whatever y'all want. That's Steve Irwin. You remember him, the crocodile hunter?
Yeah, kind of right.
That motherfucker that used to jump on the back of the damn crocodile's eye.
Right.
and that stingray taught his ass a lesson.
Right, right.
That stingray took his damn barb, or that, what do you call it, that barb? Yeah, barb. Took his barb and put it right in his damn heart, man. Good night, boy. Because the white man is just a beast. The way he deals with nature is so reckless and irresponsible. That's a man that doesn't give a damn about his life. Right. That's the reason why it was so easy for Esau to give up his birthright, because he don't give a damn about nothing. He's a damn animal. Damn right. You understand? He don't give a damn about his position or you know what would have came out of him keeping his birthright. He's just a animal. Right. You know what I'm saying? And these are the type of things he does. Like they treat us like we dumb and we simple and we don't understand anything. And of course, every misfortune that we have is because of our oppression and the things that have been done to us, our destruction. But them, they just do stuff like this and then they die and then it's like, oh, what in the world? Like, man, come on. everybody, like, just going all the way to the beginning of this shit. If I'm working at this company myself, right?
Right.
And I see that this motherfucker got a damn, let me see that controller right there. The minute that I see this up in there and this motherfucker say this is the steering wheel, I'm through, right? Like, I'm done. Yo, we finna go down in the ocean with this right here. Nigga, you crazy as hell. We going down in the ocean with this right here. Nah, nigga, you crazy as hell. That ain't finna happen.
That's also Ozamar said the same thing. An Xbox controller.
A damn Xbox controller. Somebody said it wouldn't have happened if it was a PS4 controller.
Right. And then come on said dressed up like old people. He talking about that show was talking about Jackass when they had the mask on or whatever.
Yeah, man. Like,
he said then if they don't care about their own lives, you know they don't care about ours.
That's true, man. Give them a hand. That's so true. Like imagine thinking that the white man loves you and he don't even love his damn self.
Right.
Like, this was just some crazy, ridiculous move. And these are about billionaires, man.
Right.
These are about billionaires. These ain't no poor crackers doing dumb shit like Jackass.
Right.
These is billionaire jackasses right here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And then
some more? Go ahead.
Come on said 250,000 that could have fed people in poverty.
And that's facts. Give them a hand. Like they take money. Like, black people sitting here in poverty, just dying in these streets, man. Just dying in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Just dying of starvation, just of hunger, just dying of everything. Can't even get housing, can't get affordable health care, can't get a goddamn thing in this place. But these billionaires, these rich bastards, like these white men who just died down in that ocean, you understand? They got the money to go and do this shit right here.
Right.
And it's no wonder they will put the death down. It ain't confirmed yet.
Right.
It ain't confirmed that they dead, but they dead.
Right.
So like,
yeah,
they dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way in hell.
Right.
Any more?
Live, so that's it.
All right, let's keep going with that video real quick.
Ship carrying the 21-foot submersible vessel operated by OceanGate Expeditions, which offers trips to the wreckage of the Titanic.
We are taking scans of the wreck.
OceanGate says the submersible was equipped with up to 96 hours of oxygen. More than 48 hours have already passed.
Dang.
The company telling ABC News, our entire focus is on the well-being of the crew, and every step possible is being taken to bring the 5 crew members back safely.
Now, the sub is expected to rise to the surface if there are any technical issues. If it's miles underwater, experts say it will be almost impossible to rescue the people on board.
Watch breaking news on YouTube.
Yeah, that's it on that, man. Listen, you know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but hell, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, I don't feel sorry for Esau.
Right.
I do not feel sorry for them on that.
And this slice, if I may,
Good.
I don't think they're gonna learn. I think the next pair of white people, they're gonna go and try to do it better. They're gonna build another one and do it all over again. That's just how dumb they are. They're gonna keep trying it and keep trying it till more people die until they can't get enough.
I think what's just reckless is the fact that these is billionaires and they could have done way more research or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing that pisses me off about this, because to hell with them, man.
Right.
Let the devil die.
Right.
But the only thing that pisses me off about this is that this is all of this money being wasted.
Right, wasted.
Being wasted. You know what I'm saying? And Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians are suffering in this world,
Right,
man.
damn right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's poverty and there's homelessness. And I believe you said one of them guys was from England, and the other one is was from Greece or something.
Mm-hmm.
These is all rich billionaires who live in areas where, you know, there's probably ghettos somewhere around there suffering as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. I thought this story was just hilarious because I think the main thing that was real hilarious about this Nayar was that that controller.
Right, that controller.
That controller is hell on high wheels, bro. Like that right there. I'm alarmed. Like let me ask you a question. How do you get it? How do you spend $250,000, right? To go on this voyage and not raise your eyebrow when you see a damn game controller as the steering wheel for the whole damn, you know, the submersible device or the capsule they was in. Like how does that not raise an eyebrow? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you get in there and be like, oh, okay, it got a video game controller, cool. Bro, I'm getting out of there quick. I'm never gonna get in there. Right. But if it was ever possible for me to step foot in there and I seen some shit like that, bro, I'm out of here. Out of there. You know how black people is like, what? The hell is that? Y'all got a PlayStation up here? No, this is the damn steering wheel. Right. Oh, I'm out of here.
I'm barely getting on the plane.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. We got any comments or anything?
Someone said, meaning ain't nothing else they can do. It's like meaning that there ain't nothing else that can be done if they done took every step possible.
So they ain't gonna find them people, man. Like Cap said, I think them people dead. All right, I most definitely agree because they don't understand the further you go down into the ocean or even the lake, the further you go, the stronger that pressure is gonna get. And that shit just gonna tear apart.
Yeah, they don't understand how dangerous the ocean really is, man, and that just shows the true strength and the power of the Most High.
Most High, right?
Like the Most High ain't nothing to be messed with, man.
Right.
If you don't even know, you know more about what's going on in outer space, in which you really don't know what's going on in outer space like that. You know what's going on in the little bit of the so-called observable universe. Right. But you don't know everything that's going on in the universe.
Right.
You got telescopes that help you to know what's going on. But you really don't even know what the hell is going on down there in the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean and all these other oceans. You don't even know what's going on down there. You can't observe it. It's too dangerous for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like how proud and vain is Esau, that bastard he is, that he could think that he believes he rules in a way that he can go and make moves like this and not taste the touch of death.
Right.
Like you gonna taste death doing stupid shit like that. Like that's how. Like I think that's the thing that pushes him. Like I'm big. I'm mighty. Right. I'm mighty on this earth. I'm a billionaire. So I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Well, yeah. You showed us something. You definitely showed us something, Esau. Right. You showed us not to be a stupid fool like you.
Right. It's like I said, he already got everything that he needs, so he don't have nothing else to spend his money on. Like the white man got all the cars, they got multiple mansions, they got everything they need, so they need to go experiment their money elsewhere. So they're gonna, white man is diabolical, man. These people are damn crazy.
Damn right. Again, this is No Affiliation Radio. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tune in, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep pushing this and pushing this and pushing this. Over time, you're going to see our media and everything get better and better. We're going to have new equipment. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But keep supporting us. We're going to keep driving this and seeing how many people actually tune in and see how this takes or whatever. But we definitely want y'all to tune in. We definitely want y'all to get that if we could. Well, y'all to definitely tune in, you know what I'm saying, and give us some feedback. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what y'all want on the show. We'll bring everything that y'all want to the show, you know what I'm saying, except for anything that is purple, except for anything that is cowardly. You know what I'm saying? We want to maintain, you know what I'm saying, a good show for the audience, but we want to make sure we keep the integrity, you know what I'm saying, of the ISUPK. We're going to have fun up here, man. Officer Bond just stepped in, and this is going to be live now. The brother that stepped in, give Officer Bond a hand. We done brought the scotch. What we got?
Good night.
Good night. What is that right there? That's the Glen. What is that?
Glen Grant right there.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. Oh, And what we got right here, some dumpling.
Kind, sir.
Yo, I don't listen. I don't want to give them no free advertising, but there's a wine down here, right? I'm not even gonna call out the name. I'm not gonna call out the name because if they won't, matter of fact, don't put none of that stuff on camera. You know what I'm saying? Keep the labels faced this way, because if they want some us to advertise, we need some endorsements, man. We need some of that moolah. You know what I'm saying? Young moolah, baby, like Wayne used to say. We need some of that moolah.
We need that cake.
But I'm gonna let y'all know, right? There is a wine down here in South Carolina. I don't know if it's in North Carolina. I think this is strictly South Carolina, right, Abun? North Carolina has it too. But there is a drink down here. I'm not gonna call out the name. You just have to be here to see it for yourself, or you have to be around us to get a taste of it. But there is an amazing wine down here in the Carolinas. And when I tell you this is the best wine you're gonna ever drink, it is the best wine you're gonna ever drink. This is not no mediocre wine. You understand? It's got a good flavor, it's got a good price, it don't give you no headaches, it's very smooth. You understand? You might not even touch like this wine is so good. And again, I'm not gonna give away any free advertising. I'm just gonna talk about how good the wine is, right? This wine is so damn good, you might not even want to touch, any strong for a while. This might be your replacement right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you want to know what kind of wine it is, of course, you had to be around us or be down here in South Carolina. I'm not gonna give them no free advertisement unless they call me up and say, "Yo, we want y'all to," you know what I'm saying? Nah, you know what I'm saying. So, but anyways, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna have a good time on this show. We got Officer Bun, Officer 5000. He gonna come and rock it with us. We got Officer Nayar, Officer 50 out here. You know what I'm saying. I'm Captain 10,000. Natazaya Howard. This is South Carolina Camp. This is No Affiliation Radio. We just got done talking about these dumb devils of Bun that went down in the ocean, and right now they can't even find them dudes. They can't even find them or whatever. So, but we're gonna move on to the next topic. What else we got on the next topic on the list?
So then we got next, rape according to the Bible. We want to talk about that.
What's another one we have? We can get to that, but what's another one we got?
I think it's like did you send me an article?
Oh, about the Gabrielle Union and what's her name?
Taisha. It's out on YouTube.
Lady Boy Khan.
It's on YouTube.
You gotta look at Gabrielle Union. Red carpet walk.
You understand? And let me tell you something, man. We're gonna go into that, but we also gonna talk about rape. If I could, we will talk about go ahead and get into the rape real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go ahead and get into that.
Okay.
One of the reasons why I want to talk about this topic, man, on this radio show, like it's so much that be going on in these fake Israelite groups and these fake conscious African, Pan-Africanist Negroes, you know what I'm saying? And listen, in the ISUPK, we stand 10 toes down in this truth, man.
Right.
Like, it ain't nothing fake going on in here. We live the life that we talk about.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? We live the life that we learn about in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And we teach, we walk the walk. You understand? This ain't no fake shit right here. We don't do that fake shit. Yeah, right. We don't sound off. We don't get our words and like read all of these words and get real big in our vocabulary and stick our chest out and act like we just know the whole everything in the goddamn world, right, but still be molesting children, right, and smoking weed and doing all kinds of evil stuff that is detrimental to our people, man.
Yeah, right.
You understand? When you see us, you just know that we really do fight our demons up here. We really do walk the walk. You understand? And one thing that I've noticed that's been going on in Israel, as far as amongst our people, you know what I'm saying, is a lot of this stuff that's just justifying the rape. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna set the record clear. Rape is an evil thing according to the Bible.
Damn right.
Like raping a woman is like it's like murder, man.
Right, damn right.
You've murdered that woman's spirit when you take that woman. You know what I'm saying? Get me in Deuteronomy. I want you to get me the scripture that says that rape is like murder, right? And I also want you to get me Deuteronomy chapter 22. You understand? And it's so evil, you know what I'm saying, that anybody would think that it's okay to take something from a woman.
Right.
You know, take her body. You know what I'm saying? And the first cat I want to say something about is that disgusting, nasty Nate of the IUIC.
Right.
You know, that disgusting bastard did a class. And if you ever find that video, please get that video up, right? I seen it surfacing as well. But there is a video where this bastard taught a class back in the day where he said that if a woman is refusing to have sex with her husband, he's supposed to be able to get it anyway. You understand? Like, what kind of dog, dirty bastard are you to decide that, okay, she don't want to give up the vagina, so I'll just take it from her? You understand? Like, what kind of disgusting bastard are you, man? You know what I'm saying? You can't force a woman to have sex. Now, a woman is, according to the Bible, a man and a woman is not supposed to ever defraud each other when it comes to sex.
Right.
All right. They supposed to. Your body is not your own body, brothers and sisters. When you get married, whenever that woman is ready to have sex, you are supposed to be able to have sex with her. You know what I'm saying? And same thing, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? However, if she don't want to have sex with you, you can't just make her have sex with you. You can't just, bitch, you gonna have sex with me now.
Hey.
And that's what them disgusting purple faggots and damn IUIC teach. That's what they teach. Like who? I mean, what kind of monster are you to even do a class saying that? Like, when did One West ISUPK ever teach that? Like Nathaniel, according to him, they were all in ISUPK back in the day, right?
Right.
So where the hell do you get off teaching something you know ain't never been taught? Who told you that it was okay to take a woman if she decides she don't want to have sex with you?
Good night.
Could you imagine how dirty you would have to be as a person to sit there and knowing she's like, oh, I'm tired, or I'm sick, I don't feel like having sex, or whatever's going on in her mind, whether you think it's justified or not, you just don't go and slide up in her anyway, you know, and force her to take it when she don't want it. You know what I'm saying? And then she fighting you to get off, but you still want to take it. You know what I'm saying? That's just come from a group of niggas that ain't got no game. They don't know how to deal with a woman. What's what we got right here? That's the good. I don't want to call it out. Okay, you got some scotch.
I can pour it up. I'll see if you want to taste it first before we put some ginger ale and stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I said, I
like
got
that.
that scripture for you too as well.
Yeah, let's get that for me.
Okay, this is Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field.
Now, before we go into that, man, also not just that bastard, man. You know what I'm saying? And many times we have battled in the ISPK many brothers, you know, who has a whole doctrine about rape. You know,
we're gonna try to get it too, sir.
Cut, no sweat. Or you talking about the IUIC joint, right?
That one, GMS. Right?
Yeah, get that. Get all of them ones. If you can't pull them out, that would make this amazing. You know what I'm saying? But you even got some groups that teach that it's okay to rape a woman, or that it's okay to, you know, have sex with young girls or whatever. You know, grab them up is what they used to say, right? You know, in the kingdom, they believe they're gonna be. So let's move to the next. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that shit is evil, it's wicked, man. And then even recently, right? And this ain't just on the fake Israelites, this is also these conscious community niggas as well. You know what I'm saying? You got just recently, they saying that Polite, everybody know who Polite is. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's supposed to be what, a Nuwapian or whatever?
Yeah, kind of.
Some Pan-Africanist nigga that's supposed to know every goddamn thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? And love Africa like it ain't nothing. Like I don't understand why the correlation. What's the correlation with Africans and rape?
Like it, sir.
Because it was a Hamite that raped and killed goddamn Joy Morgan in IUIC, and then now you got this bastard who I suspect Polite is really a Hamite.
So like it, sir. He looked like one.
I think I see some pictures of him. He looked like a damn Hamite.
He looked like one. That whole head says ham.
Yeah, that's a ham head. So like it.
So we got that video, sir.
Yeah, what's this? The IUIC joint?
Sir.
Oh, this the hard.
I was just gonna say this is proof that Polite is a hypocrite because he was the same brother.
Oh yeah, that is the video.
He's the same brother battling against rape, but just got convicted of rape. That's when he got convicted for rape.
What this right
Polite?
here? That just recently. So he got convicted for molesting or having sex with I think one of his girlfriend's daughters.
16-year-olds, I think.
Yeah, that was recent. There's an article on that as well. If you find an article on your phone about it, matter of fact, get the article on your phone. We'll read that, right? So these are your religious. These are your religious or your so-called black leaders. These are the niggas that's supposed to protect and love and help and fix the black community. These are the niggas that sit out in the streets of New York and Chicago and big old cities and be talking that all of that crazy lingo and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the black woman's God and the square root of 2 + 3 = 4, and that means the black man is God and all of that crazy nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? And so these are the men that y'all trust in for knowledge and wisdom and love. And these are the same bastards who do all of this evil wickedness to our people behind closed doors, man.
Right.
But this right here, this video right here, I'm gonna let any one of y'all want to comment on it. This video right here, and the only reason why we're playing is because y'all can see, y'all can watch this video a million times. Y'all probably have seen it a million times. It's been out forever. Everybody knows that GMS teaches that garbage. Okay, that ain't nothing new, right? The point of this right here is to show how just recently Polite came out. Polite right now is documented that he took a plea deal. And if anybody know anything about taking a plea deal, you're admitting to guilt.
Right.
Like you're guilty, but you're taking a lesser charge as opposed to whatever the charge would have been if you hadn't not pleaded guilty. You know what I'm saying? So what we doing is we showing you how when GMS was saying this stuff, he was over there acting like the shit was crazy, but he was doing the very same thing that they was teaching. So let's play that. You want to say something about?
No, so I was just gonna say watch this. I got the article too on Sister Polite. I meant Brother Polite.
And that name sounds hella gay. Polite. Oh, come on, Polite. Polite. All right, he's very polite. Now we're gonna play this and show you. Pause. We're gonna play this and show you the hypocrisy. Right? This is hypocrisy at its finest. We're gonna show you the hypocrisy, and then we're gonna give you the details of what he did. Go ahead.
Look, I have 2 daughters that are virgins. Remember, Lot was known for what? His righteousness, right? Yeah. Go ahead.
Behold, now I have 2 daughters which have not known man.
They're virgins. Go ahead.
Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes.
What does that mean? You can gang rape.
So these women, the bottom line is these women are not to be put on a pedestal. All right, they're subhuman creatures.
Just be for real. Now, what if someone is overwhelmed by the spirit of the Most High God, and he reads your scripture and he take your daughter and he just raped your daughter? What do you say to that? If he live like you live, walk like you walk, talk like you talk, y'all live amongst each other. Yeah. Y'all live amongst each other. So what happens when one of y'all feels so overwhelmed by the Spirit of God that when you see one of each other's daughters, you just grab her up? You gonna tell one of these brothers here, come on, you know the doctrine. You know how it get when you get.
Well, answer it. Which is if it did happen, you would allow it to happen. Why? Because you go back to the scriptures. You're supposed to be a brother.
Hold on. You gonna allow one of your brothers to rape your daughter.
You say rape as in rape simply means to grab.
Rape needs the force.
So like it, and this, like, again, this is not even about GMS. We already know what GMS teaches. It's really about the hypocrisy. But I did want to get on that real quick, right? He said that rape just means to grab, right? But then earlier in the video, Tahar was up there basically justifying what Lot was about to do as far as sending, his daughters out to be gang raped. He said they can be gang raped. You can't put these women on the pedestal. Then later on tried to make it sound soft and clear by saying, oh, well, rape just means to be grabbed. So like the hypocrisy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy how they try to justify something like that. Go ahead,
So I was gonna just say, I wonder if they're taking hold of a woman and gang raping as a group.
So like, if I could, there was somebody in that group that raped the old woman back in the day. There was somebody in that group. I remember that when I first came to school and I heard about that. I believe that is a true. That was an article about one of those members raping the elderly woman. But anyways, again, this is about the hypocrisy of Polite, and what he was saying in his battle with them. Go ahead. Is there any more on that? From Polite?
No. The kingdom is established. We're going to get women when they 12 years old.
Oh, God.
As soon as they start in the kingdom of heaven, when their period starts, that's when they become a woman. Okay. All right? So we're going to deal with them when their period starts. Right. When their monthly starts. Have sex with them, have babies, man. 12-year-olds. Brother, there's in the kingdom, we're going to do that, man. We're going to get them young. We're going to get them young. And the kingdom is going to the kingdom is like three fantasies of women. This is your face. Who are you? Go ahead. Oh my God, I'm not being sorry. Look it up right now. Those are daughters. I know that. Yeah. Go take your daughters. Right? They're going to be our concubines. That's right. Hey, somebody might pick you up too. They're going to be our concubines.
That's it with Polite, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Stop. Yeah, you can stop.
Good. You want me to read that article?
So now now you saw this battle, right, between Polite and GMS. Now you saw this, right? And you, for the first time coming and seeing this right here, you would think, okay, this man got some sense in his goddamn head.
Right.
And these niggas, they got no sense. And do you see it like that because you Christian as hell? You looking for some truth, but you don't know, you can't discern evil at all. You don't know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because you're consumed in it. You know what I'm saying? So now you might walk up to this and see this and say, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? This man making sense right here. He defending rape. But then, lo and behold, now we get to the article. Same brother.
Miami, South Florida, Miami Beach. Motivational speaker arrested for February assault of teen in Miami Beach.
Motivational speaker.
I have a dream.
I have a dream. Blackity black, blackity this. The woman is God. You understand? Black lives matter. Every goddamn thing you can think of that these blackity black niggas be teaching. These Africans, these Pan-Africanists, whatever you want to call them, all of them niggas that just love Mother Africa. You understand? This man did what?
Assault of teen in Miami Beach.
He assaulted a teen in Miami Beach, man. Assault is rape. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The alleged victim is the daughter of a woman, Michelle Noack, 37, was romantically linked to according to the police.
You understand? This man raped this woman who he was dating or dealing with romantically, basically his rib. He was having sex with her daughter. He had sex with her daughter, but it was forceful because obviously an assault, rape is not something where she consented to it. It was forceful. Go ahead.
A social media influencer has been charged with the sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl.
The sexual what?
The sexual batter of a 14-year-old girl.
This man forced this girl. He beat and forced this girl, man. That's what he was charged with. And surprise, surprise, he's been found guilty for it. He pled guilty for a less charge, which means it was true what this article said. Keep going.
Michael Noack Jr.,
a.k.a. Polite. Polite. The one who battled Captain Tazariak, the chemic killer. Give Captain Tazariak a hand, man. You understand? Go ahead. What you about to say, out?
So, like I said, I was like, they clown him in this article, sir.
What they say?
Is that Michael Noack Jr., also known as Brother Polite.
Brother Polite. Everybody knows him as Brother Polite. Damn, that sounds Christian as hell. Even though he's supposed to be this so-called African nigga, that's why it's all the same.
Right.
Because it really sounds Christian as hell. What's going on, Brother Polite? Ain't nothing. God bless you in Jesus Christ's name, whatever the Christians be saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Michael Noack Jr., also known as Brother Polite, surrendered to police Monday for the alleged sexual batter of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. The alleged victim is the daughter of a woman Noack, 37, was romantically linked to, according to police. Defense attorney David Torres says his client is innocent. Once the evidence is produced, he's going to be exonerated.
All lawyers say that. All lawyers have to say that because it is a duty, it's the job and the duty of a lawyer to defend the defendant. They have to, or the one that's being prosecuted. They have to say that.
Right.
That doesn't mean that he actually was innocent. Obviously, he's not, because the recent news that's coming out is that he's taking a plea deal. Right? Keep going.
Oh no, sir, that's the more, sir. According to the police report, Noack, who is a motivational speaker and author and lives in Los Angeles, asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after party at a club in Miami. The report states Noack took the teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. The report says the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately, groping her breasts, inner thighs, and buttocks.
That's really what he wanted, right?
Right.
Like, even if they had made it to the club or the party or whatever, eventually it was going to turn into that. That's really what it was supposed to happen. Because it's a sexual vile deviance inside of these bastards where they only see the women for sex. He only saw that girl for sex. He'd been wanting to do something with her.
Right.
But he knew that he wasn't going to be able to just get the permission or get approval by the woman, by her mother. You know what I'm saying? And of course, she wasn't going to just consent to it because she knew it was going to be strange that this old ass man, is trying to come on to her on that kind of way. And this man took advantage of her. He got her drunk. And I don't know if that's in the article, but I'm pretty sure he done gave her a pill or something. He probably gave her some kind of drug. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Kind of one kind. It goes on to say Noack tried to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Noack trying to make her throw up, the report says. These are serious allegations, but in any situation, there is always motive, Torres said. There's always a lot behind the scenes that the public is not going to be able to see. The report states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs with severe swelling on her mouth and lips.
Damn.
Good. What do you do? Sluggy.
Severe swelling.
Sluggy.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Go ahead and hold it down real quick.
What the hell did he do? Like, how was a lip swollen? Like, oh my.
Only thing I can think of is that the young sister did perform
Or
Yeah, and good
till
night,
the
man.
lips swell. Good. Boy, that is sick, man. A 14-year-old little girl. Man. And he out here trying to battle GMS or trying to tell GMS that they wrong for what they believe. But you doing the same thing as them. You no different than GMS.
This was the Lord. The Lord dealt with Polite for coming against the priests and prophets of the Lord, man. He came against the UPK, made fun of the UPK, joked with the UPK, thought it was all fun and games. But now, who's laughing now? Even though he's going through all of this, we're still not laughing at him. But damn, you should have thought about this before you tried to come against the priest of the Lord, man.
Damn right. Damn right. If I missed it, what was y'all saying about her face being swollen?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how the hell her damn lips is swole, but off the buns, he thinks,
he was like forcing her to have oral sex.
That's probably what it was. He probably was forcing himself inside of her mouth, and if not, shit, I wouldn't even be surprised if he might have just been slapping her or beating her around or something while he was having sex with her.
Yeah.
On some weird dominatrix type shit.
They say that she was she passed out, right? So he probably did it while she was passed out. He probably was slapping her in the face and good night, man. That's
this is let me say something, man. This was a child, man. Like, this is a fucking child. This is graphic right here. I be honest with you. Like, I don't have no respect for that shit, man, at all. Like that's horrifying. And this is a man. It's amazing how they say that he was a motivational speaker and and all of that stuff. They try to say he was emotional. Let me get this real quick.
that man is sick, man.
This is why you got to be careful out here, man. Brothers and sisters flock to Polite. They flock to Polite because, like Cap said earlier, he was speaking big words and doing all of these things, and he was he came against the ISUPK, and he was having these debates and all of you. And this goes to show you, this is the truth when it comes to Kemet. Like, they like to rape young girls because Kemet comes from African traditions.
Right.
It comes from the African culture. And what are them Africans famous for? Raping. We can show you right in the scriptures where these Hamites, these so-called Africans, are notorious for raping, man. Just like our sister Joy Morgan, she was raped by what? A so-called African, man.
Right.
And these brothers and sisters keeping this Kemetic culture, trying to live this type of lifestyle, prepare yourself for it, man. You in there trying to play with your kundalini, doing all this weird stuff. A woman can produce her own child. All of this bull crap, man, that y'all produce inside the Kemet community, when actually y'all just following Africans, man. Right. And Africans like to rape. Why do you think, what's his name? His Polite's father, Dr. York. He's in jail for being a child molester, a raper.
I forgot all about that one.
Good. I think they threw him under the jail. They threw Dr. York underneath the jail, and that's who Polite followed. That was his father.
They threw him so far up under the jail that I forget who the fuck he is every single time somebody bring him up.
Kind of a kind.
And then I remember he's supposed to be some guy that all of these Pan-Africanist niggas reverence and love. But none of them like to acknowledge the fact that he was a disgusting pedophile.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like father, like son, like you just said, like that shit is just absolutely disgusting. And we here to raise awareness. The ISUPK is the safe haven for Black Hispanics and Native Indians, man. Get out of hand. We're the safe haven black. Like, bring your daughters and your sons into the ISUPK, and nobody's going to get to rape them, man. Because nobody is into rape and molestation inside of this body, man.
Right.
And anybody try to put their hands on a brother, on a young brother or sister in this school, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Lord be with you.
Lord, no, they ain't even no Lord be with you, nigga. You put your hand on one of these brothers and sisters in here, I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's it.
And, you'll see. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it like that. So,
right.
But yeah, man. So this is. I mean, was there any more on that? Or was that it?
Kind, sir. And so like I said, if I could, sir, I was gonna just say, Brother Polite, he wanted to fight Captain Katazai because Katazai told him that his father was a child molester. Like he wanted to fight Captain Katazai about that, but the question is, who's gonna fight Polite for what he did against his sister, man?
Yeah, I'm right.
Like everybody wants to fight for the person who victimizes the victim, but who fights for the victim? The ISUPK does. We fight for the victim. Polite was fighting for the person who committed the crime and molested these children.
Damn right.
He was with that. He fought for that. Oh, you gonna talk about my father like that? Listen, these people found him guilty and threw him underneath the jail. You fought for that pedophile. Guess what? It's gonna be somebody that's gonna fight for Polite too.
Yeah, right.
And it's gonna be somebody who believes in child molestation.
Yeah, I'm right.
Just like Polite.
Give him a hand. That's facts. That's absolute facts, man. Got some more on that?
Con, sir. The report states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs with severe swelling on her lips. It's like it on her mouth and lips. It later states Noack told the mother not to call the police because it would ruin his career. Noack was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to the police on Monday. Torres says the police report is only allegations. We have no doubt that he is not the person, the attorney said. We're going to get him past this and back on with his life.
See how disgusting the white man is. Like these, like this, they're like it's disgusting, man. It's horrible, and they're going to do. Those attorneys are going to do everything they can to save this man's career. He even said to the woman, he even said, don't say nothing about it. This is going to hurt his career. Like, that's what he cared about. Like, he is admitting that's what he cares about. He don't give a damn about Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians or Black people or so-called African people. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a damn about them. He cares about his career. Right. He cares about his career. You know what I'm saying? But he about to be up in there with his father, man. Right. He's gonna be right there with his father. You know what I'm saying? And him and his father can have a chance to sit back and reflect on all of that bullshit, man.
And it's like it's about me. And it's like because ain't the because he believe in Egyptology, right? Egyptology, right? So Egyptians were Africans, right?
Yeah,
Egyptians were Africans. So just like how that brother, or not that brother, but that Hamite who killed Joy Morgan, he drugged and raped and killed Joy Morgan. Like that's just what they believe in. They believe in rape. Like he raped, that filthy stinking African raped that sister Joy Morgan, and what Polite did, he sat there and forced himself into that little girl. If he did, that would have sounded like he did. He forced himself into that little girl's mouth. It's just sick and diabolical. Man, this is good night, bro. That's sick, bro. It's evil. It's sick. He would want to even choose a 14-year-old little girl to even want to do that with. A 14-year-old little girl, man. If I was her father, good night.
And the thing is, man, like, you got to be a monster to do that. Like it's a disgusting, evil, vile demon on you to want to do some harm like that, especially to a young child who don't know nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let me say this, man. I could sit here all day and talk about, how dumb this woman was for allowing her daughter to go off with a filthy, stinking bastard like that. You know what I'm saying? But our people are so destroyed, they don't even know the evil that awaits them. You know what I'm saying? In her eyes, and she, ignorant as hell, don't know what she's doing. In her eyes, she thinking that this man who she thinks is a good man because he got money and status and popularity, thinking that it's okay to send her daughter off with this man. She could trust this man. And you black women, y'all better get y'all asses in order and get in the ISUPK and stop playing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all keep looking for love and leadership in the wrong goddamn people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You keep running after these niggas with money and status, and these are the same niggas you bring. And they're not the only ones. You done brought about 5 or 6 of them inside of your relationship, and guess what? All 5 or 6 of them have been molesting your goddamn children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all do, man. You understand? When you come up in here, you're gonna learn how to be a good woman of the Most High, and you're gonna learn how to protect them children, man. Them children gonna be protected. But as long as you keep chasing, as long as you keep running behind these no good bastards like Polite and the IUIC niggas, you gonna learn the hard way. When your children grow up to be evil as hell and spreading that same trauma that they had put on them. You understand? You gonna be wondering why your child is walking around talking about they transgender, or they part of the LGBTQ community, or that or adopting pronouns and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's got to be horrific, man. Your child come up to you talking about some, hey daddy, I'm no longer blah blah blah. I'm he, her, them.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna go ahead and move
Yeah, that
on
scripture.
to the next topic. Oh, it's like I got.
Yeah, if I could.
Okay.
And also, there's a scripture that says, there's a scripture, I could be paraphrasing wrong, but there's a scripture that talks about rape being, forcing a woman being the same as either stealing or murdering, or put somebody to death. See if you can find that scripture for me. But let's get that one real quick.
Okay, so
That Deuteronomy 22.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her.
Y'all know what force means, right?
Khan.
You know what I'm saying? When it says he forces her, meaning that he has sex with her without her consent. That's what force means. Keep reading.
Then the man only that lay with her shall die.
That man shall die. That's the consequences for raping a woman. That's the consequences for forcing a woman. You're not allowed to do that, according to the Bible. So what them niggas was saying in the video GMS, which they've been saying that for years. It ain't right. It still ain't right to this day. But again, you know what I'm saying? Our laws prohibit rape. You understand? The Book of Mayat, who knows what the hell that shit, what they believe in, or them whatever them African scrolls and knowledge that they believe in, or whatever. That stuff obviously approves of that kind of lifestyle, because all you hear about is either Africans or niggas who think they Africans believing that it's okay to go and have sex with minors or raping minors, which is just such an evil thing. You understand? But you cannot rape, you'll be put to death. Any more on that scripture?
Last, that's it on that.
No, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't go and be and having sex, forcing yourself on women. It's evil. Y'all find that other one for me?
All right, come, I'm gonna try to. He said,
It's like I'm looking for it
are
right
you
now.
trying to find this?
Yeah, man. So, it's just horrible, man. It's a horrible thing, and the ISUPK, man, we stand on protecting our women. Like Joy Morgan would have had a chance to live. She had got a chance to know who Commander Juliana was.
Right.
She had got a chance to meet Commander Juliana, whatever zone she would have been in. She would have been safe under Commander Juliana's sons.
Right.
None of Commander Juliana's sons would have let none of that garbage happen to her. But Nathaniel, I don't know what I'm not working as far as their zone, camp, stuff like that, their structure. But whoever one of your sons was that was appointed over that woman, they failed at their goddamn job, man.
Damn right.
And because they failed at their goddamn job, you failed at yours. That's why that's why in the ISUBK we uphold our rank with integrity so that we don't embarrass Commander General Yana. So it won't be on Commander General Yahana's hand when something crazy like that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would not allow nothing like that to happen. You know what I'm saying? But you bastards, y'all allow some bone-eating goddamn Hamite to put their hand on an Israelite sister, a daughter of the Most High.
Right.
And you won't even take accountability for it. This is a disgusting Hamite that raped that woman, choked her out, raped her, and then buried her remains, or buried her body inside of a damn shallow grave somewhere over there in the goddamn UK, man. And it was so evil that happened, and y'all don't take accountability. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make it my mission to remind y'all, as long as I'm able to be on social media, to remind y'all how evil y'all are. You understand? For allowing that to happen.
Snack, sir. Can I get a scripture also?
Yeah, go ahead.
Could you get 2 Samuel chapter 13, verse 11 through 14?
All right, so this is
that's
2 Samuel chapter 13, verse 11. And when she had brought them unto us, like it, and when she had brought them unto him to eat, he took hold of her.
He did what?
He took hold of her.
This is what GMS said. Rape is rape. GMS said rape, it means to grab, to take hold of her. And this is what Polite did to this young sister in this hotel room. He took hold of her. Go ahead.
And said unto her, come lie with me.
He said what?
Come lie with me.
Go ahead.
My sister. And she answered him, nay, my brother, do not force me.
Brother Polite, don't force me.
That's up. Turn that light on right there.
Go ahead.
For no such thing ought to be done in Israel.
Read that again.
For no such thing ought to be done in Israel.
You're not supposed to rape in the nation of Israel.
Yeah, I'm right.
That goes against your collective. What is correctional rape? Like Nate said, I forgot how he said it, sir. He said the corrective rape.
Yeah, corrective rape.
Corrective rape. That's what the Purple Cat said. The Purple Alternative Lifestyle members, their leader said, to fix a woman who's part of that LGBT community, you have to correct her with rape. And the scripture said, kind, sir. He said that. He said this, and this is on video. He cannot deny this. This is on video of him saying corrective rape. When the scripture says, what? Read it again out. The sister said.
All right, so and when she had brought them up unto him to eat, he took hold of her and said unto her, come lie with me, my sister.
Yeah, Nate said that too. He said, when she don't want to give you none, he said, lay on her stomach, and I don't know what the hell that means.
Nice.
He said, lay on her stomach. Brother, it's already rape, but you're going, yikes. The only thing I know that's notorious for getting laid on their stomach is he said this. He came out and said it. He said, you ain't got to worry about that. Lay on your stomach. I'm like, God damn, who have you been lying with? Damn. Go ahead.
and she answered him, nay, my brother, do not force me. For no such thing ought to be done in Israel.
Nate, guess what, Nate? You're not supposed to force your woman because it's not supposed to be done in Israel. Nate said you can force her to have sex. But the scripture says you're not supposed to force a woman to have sex with you.
Yeah, I'm right. Damn right, man. Give him a hand. Hey, and if you could, give me back to 25. What it was the next verse. That was what I was looking for. The next verse.
Salaki, sir.
Yeah, no sweat.
So it's
So start at 25 again. Deuteronomy 22 to 25, and read 25 and 26.
Okay. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field,
Mhm.
and the man force her and
Mhm.
lie with her,
Mhm.
then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Yeah, the man that lay with her shall die. Keep going.
Verse 26. But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing.
You should do nothing to that damsel, man, because she was innocent. Innocent. He forced himself on her, right?
Right.
Read on.
There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death.
There is no sin worthy of death, right? Because he forced her, right? And he raped her. Keep going.
Then the man was like, for as when a man riseth against his neighbor.
For as what?
For if a man riseth against his neighbor.
For as when a man riseth against his neighbor, read.
He slayeth him.
And slayeth him. Read it again. Read that part again. For as when a man.
For as when a man riseth against his neighbor,
Mm-hmm.
he slayeth him.
Does it say he slayeth him, or does it say and slayeth him?
She like and slayeth him.
Let's read it again so we can make sure it's understood.
Okay.
For as when a man riseth.
For as when a man riseth his neighbor, for as when a man riseth against his neighbor, and slayeth him,
which means put him to death. Right. Read.
Even so is this matter.
This is the same as murdering your neighbor.
Right.
This is the same as putting your neighbor to death when you rape a woman. You understand? So you dumb, you idiots, you foul, disgusting bastards who can't get pussy and want to go and take it and steal it. It's the same as putting your brother to death when you take that woman's body from her, man. When you take her body, it's evil. It's just like the brother was bringing it out. You can't do that in Israel. You can't do that in Israel. When that happened, what was it, Tamar?
I got the story too, sir.
Yeah, when that happened to their sister, you know what I'm saying? They went and they killed that bastard.
Yeah, right.
They killed that bastard. Jacob wasn't too happy about the situation, but they killed that bastard. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so evil that they did that to their sister. That's how we are in this school, man. And listen, don't find out. You know what I'm saying? Don't find out the hard way what we'll do to you if you put your hands on one of these sisters up here.
Yeah, I'm right.
Don't find out the hard way. Some of us is willing to go to prison for the rest of our life.
Yeah, I'm right.
Some of us is really ready to go to prison for the rest of our life. So don't try us with our sisters up in here, man.
Right. It's like, sir, if I could, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Jordan Morgan didn't mean nothing to the IUIC because nobody did anything about it.
No.
They didn't even try to comfort her family with this situation.
No.
Her mother had to go to the oppressor just so somebody can hear her story.
I think I heard something about how they was trying to claim that the sister wasn't even in the school at the time.
Good night.
Now, how foul is that? How foul is it that you disassociate yourself with this sister after something tragic like this? And this is a sister that gives money to your organization. Like what they said that after she died, they was still taking money out of her bank account.
Good night, boy.
You understand? Like, how evil are y'all, man? How ridiculously disgusting. And you know the difference between this organization and that other organization, the Candy Cane niggas, ICGJC, is that the police is behind this shit right here.
Right.
You know, them ICGJC niggas, the federal government took their ass down because, you know, their leader was doing some kind of tax fraud and stealing money or whatever kind of bullshit he was doing. But these niggas right here, they get away with this because the cops is in this group, man. The cops run this. They are friends and close allies with the police. Most of them are the police.
Right.
Most of them get off of work. They put that badge and that gun down, take that damn uniform off, and they put on that goddamn purple uniform and go out there in the streets, acting like they're doing the work of the Lord. Mark, I guarantee you, you see how many men is in that group? I guarantee you, if you could stumble upon one of their real slave names, you know, instead of that Ben Israel bullshit, I guarantee you, if you could stumble across one of their slave names and type that shit in, I bet you a good majority of them are actual active cops right now.
Right.
They work for police departments all around the United States. And what I was told is they encourage their members to join the police department.
Good night.
Come on, man. Y'all listen. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. That's why Jordan Morgan is not a big deal to y'all. They even made a joke. These bastards even made a joke about, if y'all want to know so much about Jordan Morgan, go dig up her grave.
I don't kind of seen this, sir.
Or find her bones. How insensitive are you evil bastards, man? How insensitive are you to say something like that as though this is a laughing matter? They even said one time in the video, "Oh, this was our sister. Why are you worried about it?" I think the fat motherfucker, what is his name? Abiel Ben Israel, the fat one with the glasses.
Yeah.
The one that be dancing like a bitch.
Right.
Yeah, he what did he say? He said that was our sister. They ain't got nothing to do with y'all no way. No, you dumb fat bastard. Like that sister was an Israelite sister of Israel. We are Israelites. We all come from the same nation. This was a misguided sister. Listen, there are sisters and brothers in that organization that may be absolutely sincere.
Right.
And they want to find the truth. They might be misguided because they're following y'all, because we are a people that when we see shiny and numbers and money and this and that, we think that there must be something there. It must be something good. That's why so many Christians flock up under them dirty Christian pastors like T.D. Jakes and John Gray. They see these big mega churches and the Benz and the car. Well, they see you the same way, IUIC. They see all of these garments and all of these numbers out on the streets, and they see all of this stuff you have. And they think to themselves, well, these must be men of God. And so they get deceived into believing that this is what being part of the truth is about.
Right.
But there are some people that are absolutely sincere that want to serve the Most High that's up in there. You understand? But they being misguided and misled and lied to up in there, man. And I believe Jordan Morgan was a sincere sister who, if she had known that y'all was the evil bastards that y'all were, she probably would have never even came across y'all. She probably would have never even messed with y'all. You understand? But thank God for Commander Giuliani, man. Them brothers piss. But like, I don't even want to call them my brothers. Them purple faggots, they piss me off,
Kind, sir. It's like, sir, if I could, sir, I just gonna go back what you were saying, sir. Like they think just because they have numbers, it means something. But having that many numbers brings problems. Because I remember you said to me the other day, sir, you said, with having that many numbers, they don't know, like Scripture says, know the men that labor amongst you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 men out there and you only got what, maybe 40, 50 brothers watching out for them, you're not going to be able to know the men that labor amongst you. It's easy to join that fake Israelite group, but it's very hard to get in here. You can't do what you do in the Christian church in here. You can't be the tambourine. You can't be a homosexual. You can't be whatever the hell you want to be.
Right.
It doesn't work in it. That's why everybody that's not in here, they ran away.
All right. Damn right. Give them a hand. That's facts. Let's get off that topic, man. Anyways, rape is evil, is wicked. You know what I'm saying? Polite is getting what he deserves. He really deserves more than that. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is just another reason why we say that the ISPK is the home of the truth, and we not affiliated with no other camp. We're not affiliated with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because we stand 10 toes down on this truth firmly, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't get down like that. And we speak against that. Bible says, cry loud and spare not. You know what I'm saying? And teach Israel their transgressions. You know what I'm saying? Show Israel their transgressions. And that's what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it. We're not going to hide shit like what they do. You know, that Jordan Morgan situation is shit that they hide. That thing Polite did, he was hiding that. You know what I'm saying? And trying to keep it out of the spotlight so everybody, so the real men of the Lord wouldn't see it. But guess what? The Lord is going to reveal whatever you got going on in the dark. He's going to reveal that shit in the light eye.
Okay.
And that was revealed. That was right on time. All right, what else we got? What else topics we got? So we did the
I love what you're wearing. Who are you wearing?
So like I said, this is Gabrielle Union.
Oh man.
Dwayne Wade's husband. I mean wife. And I think did I send you that article out? Dwayne Wade.
That's on my phone.
That's what I think I still got it on my phone. So is it to why if we play another one?
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all got it. Let's get it.
This is Gabrielle Union. Let's find out what she did again.
Fans of the hit series Wednesday. Fans of the hit series Wednesday will be delighted to hear that season 2 is set to introduce a new member to the iconic Addams. The announcement has sparked excitement and speculation among viewers, eager to see how this new character will fit into the quirky and macabre world of the Addams. While details about the new character are being kept under wraps, the show's creators have promised an intriguing addition to the Addams family dynamic. As with the rest of the beloved characters, fans can expect the new member to possess their own unique and eccentric qualities that will add to the show's dark humor. Wednesday has gained a dedicated fan base since debuted, offering a fresh and modern take on the classic Addams. The series follows the teenage years of Wednesday Addams as she navigates the challenges of school, friendships, and her supernatural family's peculiarities. Season 1 of Wednesday received critical acclaim for its clever writing, stellar performances, and stylish visuals. The show successfully captured the essence of the Addams family while also introducing new elements and storylines that resonated with contemporary audiences. With the introduction of a new Addams family, Season 2 is poised to explore new dynamics and story arcs, further expanding the show's universe. Viewers can anticipate a blend of mystery and the signature dark has made the Addams family so beloved. As production on Season 2 of Wednesday
That's just a bunch of pictures of Gabrielle Union and them talking about the damn Addams family. Yeah.
I hope it is.
Gabrielle Union bears her butt in daring red carpet moment. See the look. Gabrielle Union is daring to bear. The actress, 50, selected a particularly revealing look for her red carpet appearance at a screening of her new movie The Perfect Find in Miami Beach, Florida, on Friday. Dressed in a chic.
It ain't it. What comments somebody good?
Gabrielle Union.
Give me a rundown of what happened.
So like I said, so Gabrielle Union, she has a new movie that just came out. Her and whatever her name is.
Tahaji P. P. Henson.
So
Taraji P. Henson, yeah.
So they dropped the movie, and they both came to the red carpet. The one they played in Baby Boy, what's that again?
Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henderson. She came with her breast literally showing through some see-through thing. Like you can see her breast. I don't know if you can see the nipple or anything, but I know you can see her breast, they said. And Gabrielle Union came in the dress where you can see her thong on.
They probably, if it's not up there, they probably took it off of YouTube. It could have been flagged or whatever. I don't know, maybe not. But if you can see it, you can find it. But man, listen, we don't even need to see that to know that that's true. Like these women are shameless. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no goddamn shame. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture says that a shameless woman is counted as a dog. She's a bitch, man. Disgusting. And leading our young daughters to believe that is how you are supposed to be. When you're not supposed to be like that. The Lord did not raise whores, man. The Lord does not want whores in Israel. You know, and it's so damn evil because it's something in that black woman today that wants to show her goddamn body parts, man. That wants to show her breast and her ass and her vagina everywhere. And it's because of the over-sexualization and the exploitation that the white man has done to her over years. And she doesn't even realize that this is just a degrading thing, you know, for her to be doing that. She don't know how to cover her funky behind up You know what I'm saying? But in the ISUPK, we're gonna tell you to cover your funky behind up, and you will cover your funky behind up in here, man.
Yeah, right.
You understand? And it's so evil. And then you gotta look at the husbands of these so-called, celebrity bitches, man.
Yeah, right, yeah.
They husbands be so weak and cowardly, just ain't got no strength. This it? You got it?
Yeah, kind of.
Let's get it. Let's go ahead and get it. Ain't got no damn strength.
This sister's 50 years old, sister.
50 years old and still want to show off her behind. And Salakia, if I could. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying, who was 50?
Gabrielle.
She's 50 years old,
Good.
Now, let me add this also. Salakia. Wasn't there a story that came out of just recently about Steph Curry's wife?
Yeah. She had she was on the show and some man with his shirt off walked out of there. She tried to take her ring off, her wedding ring off.
I got a scripture for this, sir.
I got a scripture as well, but you got it. You got it. What you got it?
Okay, sir. This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that thee be in behavior as becometh holiness.
Yeah, I'm right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a Gabrielle Union, Steph Curry's wives, and the list of horrors goes on and on. Like, this is what happened. Like you said, sir, this culture that we are a part of right now.
Can you pour up so that?
Contact.
Yeah, no sweat. Go ahead. Yeah, you can have one. Come here, Nazar. Okay, so I'm gonna give him one of these. There you go out. Yeah, go. I'm sorry, Salakia.
Salakia, I was just gonna say, this culture today, this is what they push. I know what's the rapper name? Young Nutty. Is it Young Nudie? Young Nudie. Salakia.
Oh.
He dropped a song called Peaches and
Eggplant.
Peaches and Eggplant, which describes the emojis that brothers and sisters send when they want to have sexual intercourse with each other. I think I watched maybe the beginning and I couldn't even watch it. I couldn't even watch the video all the way through because the first thing I thought about was my daughters, my nieces, my younger sisters. This is all I thought about when I seen the video. I was like, damn, this is what's popular right now. Being a slut and being a whore is popular right now. And nobody's talking about the lifestyle, what comes with living that lifestyle, with you being a whore. And, a whore is always saying, oh, I use protection. Oh, okay. All right. Let's not forget that you do drugs also.
Right.
Pop Percocet 30s and whatever doses they got of perks and get trains ran on you. And you wake up with something that you can't get rid of because you live that sexual lifestyle. Like, that's the new thing right now. Drugs, alcohol, and sex whenever you want to have sex.
Well, I'm right. And if I could, I saw a video of I think it was on Instagram, or it was either Instagram or TikTok. But Sukiana was on the TikTok, right? And somebody, it was either TikTok or Instagram. It's one of the ones where you can bring other people on the actual screen.
Right.
Might have been Instagram. And so she brought somebody on, and it was a sister. And the sister was in the video twerking.
Nice.
And she had a baby. The baby was sitting next to her. And Sukiana, she a notorious whore anyway.
Right.
Sukiana was like, wait a minute, bitch, is that a baby right next to you? Like, you shaking your ass? Like, you shaking your ass in front of the baby? And like this is a whore checking another whore.
That's Salakia, sir.
I was like, what the hell is going on, man?
That's like a crackhead telling another crackhead, you smoking crack? Don't you smoke crack? I mean, not right now, but I smoke it. And Salakia, sir, if I could, Suki Hunter is on video twerking on a child.
Yes, sir.
Salakia.
She needs to be right next to Polite.
Yes, sir.
Ridiculous, man, and disgusting. And I don't know. It's like, I know we got to get to that video or whatever, but that whole YK, what is his name? YK Osiris.
Yeah. Oh man.
That was the violation to me. That was more of a violation. I know everybody got their opinion of it. I don't approve of you just thinking you can openly assault people or kiss on people, whatever like that, without their permission. But let's look at the facts, man. Now, if you listen to Sukiana's music, this is a woman that does every fucking disgusting thing in the other than sucking a damn animal's penis. You know what I'm saying? And that might have happened. And it's just amazing how the focus was more on how he kissed her versus why the fuck would you kiss her? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
So like I said, I'm just going on what you're saying. It was a brother, I forgot what his name, but he was talking about Suki Hunter. He said the same as that thing. He said, why K. Osiris shouldn't have forced itself onto that sister. But that sister is notorious for having a video of her blowing somebody rod, throwing up, and taking a picture of the throw up.
God damn.
And she eat man's ass. Right.
She eats man buns.
And you know, I hate to say it, man, but I don't like. I've been stopped really liking rap like that, but the rap today is so full of women and this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they openly talk about things that is just like, why? Like I remember when what's her name? What's the girl name? Glorilla, where she was making a statement about how what was she saying? Something about how what she would do with semen or whatever like that.
Sheesh.
Y'all remember what it was that she was saying? Saying that she would I think she would eat. Oh, she said she would put it on a sandwich. Something like that. She was saying she would put it on a sandwich or something like that. Like put it on some bread and eat it.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? Like these are
Human
these hard,
mayonnaise.
like I don't care what you do in the privacy of your home, right? If that's what you in your, it ain't no law against that if that's what you do in your bedroom with your man. But for women to have to talk about this on air and in the public, like it's just a level of whoredom that's just spilling out in this rap industry that is fucking ridiculous.
Right.
Like, this is pornography rap now. This ain't regular rap no more. This is pornography. There should be a whole category called pornography rap.
Right.
So like, go ahead.
It's like, go ahead.
I was just gonna go. I was like, they got something called they call it a SS, a semen sandwich.
Good
A
night.
semen sandwich. That is ridiculous. You about to say
It's like, is that? I mean, I understand that the Bible says that the bed is undefiled, but is that not homosexuality for a man to get his buns ate?
Brother, a bitch better not ever come to me with nothing like that.
That should be unlawful.
Yeah, it's gay. I don't care. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. That's gay.
Yeah,
you don't need no one to mess with your ass. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
And then all women try to say that even every man's G spot is his gooch, like close to his butt. Like how?
Oh, man, don't need them terms. I don't even want to hear them shit.
Who co-signed that?
Pause. I don't want to talk about that shit.
My stomach hurts.
It's a lock you. My man really just right now. I ain't. Moving on. But yeah, let's get this with this going. This Gabrielle.
It's like I was finna play the song that but now I ain't gonna play it. I was gonna play the song.
Which one?
But she talking about eating a man's ass.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm not a fan of none of these disgusting bitches in the music industry right now. None of them. Right. Not even Nicki, not Nicki Minaj. What's the girl named Cardi B? And Megan Thee Stallion with that song "Wet Ass Pussy." It's just over sexualization. It's just always about sex,
right?
Sex, and it's just like it's disgusting. Go ahead,
Taco Bell breakfast, fluffy.
I don't want to hear that.
Thanks.
Oh man, this ain't even a real thing. It's him talking.
Coffee pot please.
If you can't find it, don't even worry about it. But let me just say this, man. Like a lot of this stuff that you see with Gabrielle Union and all of them is just because they don't have a masculine man or a role model in their life. Whether it be a father or a husband, they don't have nobody to tell them, bitch, you can't do that. Bitch, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? These women do not respect black men. These women don't respect the authority of a man, which is biblical. And at the same time, these men have become so weak and Christian and weak to the way that this woman is. You know what I'm saying? Let me and if I could give me Ecclesiastes 25 and 23, man. Right? Give me that. I'm gonna tell you really what's going on with Dwayne Wade, which is the reason why Gabrielle Union does this right here.
Like I got a heavy article for Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that for sure. But I'm gonna show you the reason why Gabrielle Union does this. Why she does the evil things she does and get away with it. Right?
So you said what scripture?
Your Ecclesiastes is 25 and 23. That's in the Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying?
Like I was gonna wait till you get done, so to pull out another article about Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, we're gonna get it all. We might even go over just a little bit, just so we can get it.
Okay, so
Ecclesiastes 25. This is the reason why you understand. This is the reason why Dwayne Wade is the way he is. Go ahead.
Right.
Ecclesiastes chapter 23.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 1, chapter 25, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
A wicked woman abateth courage.
It says a wicked woman abateth the courage. You understand? This abateth means to reduce.
Yikes.
Right? A wicked woman reduces the courage. Read on.
Maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart, man. You understand? There is no courage inside of Dwayne Wade. He's not a man. He's not courageous. He doesn't know how to stand up and deal with this situation with this woman, man. He doesn't have the balls or the courage to stand up and take hold of his family. He's a punk. You understand? It says to make a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. This is a man who's weak. This all it's saying is that he's a weak brother. Read on.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make him weak hands and feeble knees.
You understand? He's really being destroyed. You understand? Because really she runs that show. Right. She doing everything like he might act like he really supporting that stuff that she doing. But he not really supporting that stuff she doing. He don't get me wrong. He's a homosexual. But no man is going to really want a woman to be just degrading him the way that she's doing him. You know what I'm saying? And so that man is being just absolutely destroyed, you know, and made a fool out of. And 9 times out of 10, man. You know, and I'm gonna say this. I think Gabrielle Union got something on him. I know I'm about to probably bring that out of the article, but I think she got something out on him, and I think she reminds him. I think she reminds him every chance that she gets. When they in an argument, when they get in a fight, she probably throws the big dog words out like nigga. If you keep on running your mouth, I'm gonna tell everybody I'll be duking you in the behind.
Good night.
Oh, and it probably get worse than that. So I'm gonna let a bond get into this article real quick.
So sir, I was just gonna go off what you said. She already did tell everybody she eats his groceries.
Oh man, and she came out and said that. And listen, she was just being real. She wasn't really coming all the way out with it. She ain't just eating the brother's groceries out. She ain't just eating the brother's groceries. She's strapping up.
Like it, sir. That's what, I think this is where it all stems from right here, sir. If I could, Baba Kashar, sir. It said Dwayne Wade. Want some ice?
Yeah, let me get a little bit.
It said Dwayne Wade opens up about difficulty time in relationship with Gabrielle Union.
Mm-hmm.
I had a child with someone else, and I had to tell her. Dwayne Wade seems to be open. Dwayne Wade seems to be an open book lately. Pause. Even if it's difficult to reveal some of the chapters of his life. In a new ESPN documentary, D. Wade, Life Unexpected, the former NBA star speaks about a challenging time in his life, telling his then girlfriend, Gabrielle Union, he fathered a child she didn't know about. Wade and Union began dating in 2008, but the NBA star fathered a child with someone else in 2023 when he and Union were on a break. I had a child with someone else, and I had to tell Union the hardest thing I ever had to do is man up and tell Gabrielle Union that I've had a child with somebody else.
That nigga said the hardest thing he had to do was man up.
Damn. God.
He said, otherwise, I'm not a man. Otherwise, I'm not a man, but the hardest thing I had to do was be a goddamn man. Like, come on, man. Salagi. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. That's crazy.
Damn. It says, Wade says in the documentary, according to E.T., I couldn't sleep. I wasn't eating. When you hold something in that you know is going to come out and you have the information and you know it's going to F somebody's life up that you care about, that you love, if it don't hurt you, then you're not human. Wade says in the documentary, adding that he and Union went through something that you never want to go through, and we still came out of it.
What a punk.
Pause.
What a punk, man. What a punk. Yeah, did you see that movie, Deliver Us from Evil? Eva?
Yeah, kind of.
Remember that movie? That was the movie Gabrielle Union was in. Deliver Us from Evil. And you saw how her character was.
That's her.
That is Gabrielle Union.
Okay.
That's the reason why she played that role so well in that movie, Deliver Us from Evil, because that is really her personality, and that personality rings feminist in my ear, and she needs a weak man to control. It gives her strength.
That movie is so heavy because she was so strong and effeminate. And the brother that took over her, the brother that took over her was LL Cool J. Right. But you know, LL Cool J has had many sexual allegations with him and Transformers.
Yeah.
So like it, alternative lifestyle members.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm too wild. I'm drinking straight. I'm good. That's so true, man.
I ain't never heard that.
That's so true. How old are you now? That's why you
26, baby. 26.
Yeah, that's why.
So like it, sir. It's like, sir, this article is heavy because you just said this other one without even reading this article, knowing about it. She has something over him. And this is the reason why his daughter got transformed into a girl. Mm-hmm. She was like, wait, you owe me this. You owe me. You can't forget that you went out there and cheated on me and had this baby. And with them being in the limelight of America, he felt like, you know what, she's right.
It ain't even just the cheating on having a baby. Like, you right, but to be okay. If all he did was sleep with another woman and had a baby, and his son says, you know what, Daddy, I want to be a girl.
Right.
And he says, no, you can't be a girl. And Gabrielle Union says, well, wait a minute. You went and cheated on me, had another baby. As a man, I'd be like, bitch, so?
See, exactly.
He can't be no girl.
Right.
Get over it. Yeah, I cheated on you with this woman. Get over it. This is something else. This ain't because of the damn baby or having a baby out of wedlock or whatever the Christians call it, or having a baby with another woman. This is, nigga, somebody was taking you to Pound Town.
Yeah,
like somebody was beating you and they were tearing you up, nigga. they was tearing you up, nigga. You gonna tell your son he can't be a girl, but you was being a girl the other night?
Right.
You was being a hoe the other night?
It's
like that's what's really going on now. Like she got something on him on that level. Like it's some homosexual shit going on with Dwayne Wade, and he would be considered a hypocrite if he didn't allow that boy to decide that he was a girl.
Right.
And that's what's on his head right now.
Right. It's like himself on me. And I think I heard that they said that she got something else on him about him being in the gym butt naked with the fellas. I don't know where I heard that from. I heard that from somebody. Yeah, they said that she found out that he be in the locker room or playing basketball butt naked with the fellas.
Yikes.
Something like that.
So like I said, we thought Chris Bosh was the one who was gay.
That nigga Dwayne Wade.
Hey, Chris Bosh still.
No, he gay.
I mean,
so like you just don't play games like what Chris Bosh was doing.
Yeah, you play zesty Chris Bosh with the champagne.
I said there was a video where Chris Bosh sat right next to one of the players and put his hands right on his ride.
But that's just like, why do they smack another man in the butt? Like that's how they used to do to us when we played underage basketball. Like, coach used to do, like, he'll tell us to get in the game and smack us on the damn ass. Like that shit.
That has to have some kind of homosexual origins. But you know, all of these gladiator sports that we play today, they Greco-Roman in origin, and the Greeks and the Romans were known for being homosexuals, man. So it wouldn't be a surprise if all of that is involved.
Oh, there you go right there.
Oh, you got it?
That's the Chris Bosh. Right there, this Chris Bosh.
Wow, look at this right here. This raptor looking nigga is
raptor looking
gay.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Is that Dwayne Wade behind him?
This is after a win, right?
That's not all. Look at his mouth.
Wait a minute. This was after a win, right? This was after what is
Everybody.
this? Cut on Cuz. This was the Miami Heat. Cut on Cuz.
Wow, look at this right here. This raptor.
Wait a minute. Deacon Abigail. That reminds me of that nigga. That reminds me of that damn purple nigga doing that dance. The only thing he didn't have that night at whatever that little function they was doing, the IUIC, was a damn bottle of champagne or whatever the hell it is. Chris Bosh is pouring all over his goddamn face.
How you take that bottom part off to show the still image of this right quick? Him and Dwayne Wade played on the same basketball team together.
Oh. Something might have happened between them two. Maybe that's what Gabrielle Union is hiding. Maybe Chris Bosh knows something about it.
So like I said, it's going. The information is going to hit the news.
It's gonna come out. I'm trying to tell you, this is gonna come out. Y'all think this is a joke? Read the comments. What comments we got?
Oh, good. Like we got sister. Oh, man, what's sister name? I keep what's her name?
Sister Isla.
Yeah, Isla. We got sister Isla. She checking in. Also, Rockers, I said, damn right. I kind of said, hell no. I guess it's talking about when we poured that video. Kim Miss. And we got Cap Rip checking in. Samara. And Kazak for the scripture. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
Damn right.
And what communion have light with darkness?
Good day, boy.
That's some funny shit right there. I ain't never seen this. I gotta replay this.
Wow, look at this right here. This raptor looking nigga is gay.
He said he was a rapper looking.
Wow.
Is that Dwayne Wade behind him?
Yeah. Look at this, LeBron.
That's not all. Look at his mouth. No homo.
Bro, he looked like oh my god, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it because it's so pornographic, guys. It's so goddamn pornographic. It looked like somebody is what is the UBK term?
Polite.
Somebody is politely politing on his face.
Somebody's polite in this situation.
Somebody is purpling all on his face right now. We gotta come up with a name for semen or sperm.
Purpling is fine.
Somebody is orgasming all on his face. That's what it looked like. You know, I don't know. Still I don't know. I don't know, man. This good ass scotch keep going to my bladder. It's good.
I gotta play it one more time.
This is the last one. I don't want to hear nothing from me.
Wow, look at this right here. This raptor looking nigga is gay.
It is old.
Wow. That's not all. Look at his mouth.
So like my dear son said, is that milk? No, it's not milk. That's like some kind of alcohol, but it's very zesty. It's very zesty looking. That's for sure. Shout out to my son, Natazah. He in the building tonight. Damn right. He in the building tonight, boy. Keep your sons close, man. Keep your sons close to the shoot. But this is horrible sodomite customs, man. And you know, come on, man. It's like our brothers and sisters. Give me that scripture that says we're given unto vile affection. Find me that scripture real quick. You know what I'm saying? Our people have literally, you know what I'm saying, have lost all morality and the laws that were given to us by the Most High. And it is our duty in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge to teach and to raise up brothers and sisters so that they have a good understanding of what the Lord desires out of them, man. You know, this earth is disgusting, man. You got that scripture for me?
Kamikaze.
Read it out loud.
All right, Romans chapter 1, verse 24. Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanliness.
Did what?
God gave them up to us, like God also gave them up to uncleanliness.
Gave them up to uncleanliness. Read on.
Through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Do you understand? Dishonor their own bodies between themselves, man. Giving themselves up to uncleanliness, man.
Right.
This homosexual behavior, having sex with the opposite sex, or having sex with having same sex, or having sex with whores, you know, being sodomites, it's all disgusting, it's unclean, it's evil. Keep reading.
Okay. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Changed the truth of God into a lie. You know, God says no homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? But you would have it to seem in America they teach you what? That it's okay to be homosexual.
Right.
It's okay to be a lesbian, to be proud. LGBT pride. Got you out there marching and begging for rights and stuff, right? Saying that transgenders ought to be protected. You know, that children should be protected and be able to identify whatever pronoun they want to identify with. Keep reading.
It's like and worship and serve that creature more than the creator.
Where is it where it says vile affection?
Okay, it's right here. For this cause God gave them up.
What verse are you on?
This still verse 24.
Okay, go ahead. You got it.
So for this caused God to give them up unto vile affection.
God gave them up to vile affection. What is a vile affection? Is having sex or righteous, sexual that is unrighteous unto the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Read.
For even their women did change the natural use into which is against nature.
For the women did what?
For even the women did change the natural use that which is against nature.
The women changed the natural use that which is for nature. Man, your vagina is made for having sex with a man.
Right.
You understand? Like a rod is designed to go inside of that vagina. I don't mean to be graphic. That's why I'm saying it how I'm saying it. But that's what's supposed to happen. You got to say so much?
Like I said, I was like, it's a perfect fit.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That rod. I don't care what you say. The Lord is so perfect in His ways, man. The Lord made that rod to perfectly be able to fit in that vagina, man. Read on.
And likewise, also the man leaving the natural use of the women.
And the man leaving the natural use of a woman, meaning he going and sticking that rod in anything else other than that vagina, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is unnatural. Keep reading.
Burn into their lust.
Burned into their lust. Gotta have sex so bad that you can't even have sex the right way.
Right.
Like they over here looking like
So like this is hell right here. This is a problem. So like
IUIC.
This is IUIC. Like this reminds me of that fat nigga, that fat dirty fat nigga. Damn Abiel, what his name? Abiel, that's his name, right? Abiel Ben Israel.
I'ma yell Israel.
Zekin. I'm gonna call him Zekin.
I'ma yell Israel.
Abiel Abby. I'm gonna call him Abigail. Abigail Ben Israel.
What is Ben?
You understand? That's what he was doing. He was dancing and he was thinking about Chris Bosh when he was doing that dance. He just didn't have the champagne or the wine or whatever it is he pouring all on his damn face. That brother said, look at his mouth, pause.
The Bosh man.
He's spitting it out.
Man, come on, man. You ain't listen. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say about that one. So, like, was there any more in that scripture?
Yeah, kind of. Oh man. Hey, no. Good night. I just deleted. Oh my goodness.
These big old deleted what?
I just deleted the scripture.
Yeah, those were just fine. Big what was I gonna say?
I got it.
There. These old big old. Hold your point, nuts up. These big old tall ass gladiator size ass niggas doing the zestiest things in the world, man.
It's like, sir, my granddad used to call them big punks.
That's what they are. Big nasty faggots. So like in my language, I know we probably think something. They'll probably shut us down for that. What's like it?
Like I said, he should be up there with Medea. He should be the stunt double for Medea.
Right.
This shit is horrible.
Oh, did Medea wear a purple dress?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Salakia.
Yeah.
Salakia.
I got
Damn near all of them. Charles Barkley, all of them niggas put on the dress.
It's like in your spare time, go look at Charles Barkley playing golf and get back with me next Wednesday. You're gonna thank me later.
Speaking of that, man,
I'm gonna look at that.
Speaking of that, my rib brought something to my attention. I was horrified when I heard about this right here. So, any of y'all familiar with Gracie's Corner?
Yeah, cause
that cartoon?
The cartoon with the little sister?
Yeah, cause
and she be doing the dancing
the
and
Egyptian
all of that.
shit.
Yeah, she be doing all the dancing and doing ABCs and all that stuff for the kids. Man, they got a new character on there.
No, don't tell me it's
Transformer. Good night, man.
Got a whole transgender man, transgender woman, or whatever you call it, whatever a man transforming into a woman is.
Good night, man.
No, this is just a black man who is a woman now.
Good.
And I think her name is Frida. I think that's where they got the name Big Frida from.
Frito-Lay.
I'm not sure 100%, but
Frito-Lay too.
Anybody in the comments, if you know what I'm talking about, please type it in for sure. I know some of y'all sisters might know exactly what I'm talking about, but they got a new character up there, and it's a transgender woman.
So, like, if I could, the thing goes to a daycare that is ran by an old school Judite sister, and they used to watch Gracie's Corner, but now I know the reason why it hasn't been playing at the daycare.
What is that?
Because of that right there, I want what you just said.
Yeah, man.
Like, she's an old school Judite sister.
She ain't playing
going,
that.
I lie, sir.
She ain't playing that.
She ain't going for that. Like, she ain't going for that. She love masculinity. She love when real men come around. You know, she's an older sister. But she was raised in the era where she was used to seeing men. Not this shit they got going on now. This shit is horrible.
See, my rib, she had been playing that for my son.
Out with the wood.
My rib had been playing that. I'm gonna let you play that. Give me a second. My rib, she had been playing Grace's Corner for my son, Nia thought for a while. But I've been noticing every time I go over there, I don't hear Grace's Corner no more. I see Sesame Street on it. When she told me that, I was like, yeah, I understand now. I get it. they trying to put that damn homosexual behavior on kids now. I mean, well, they've been doing it.
Right.
But now they openly doing it.
Right.
Because now somebody is saying, well, you got your support from the LGBT community. You might as well go ahead and let us get on involved with it too. It ain't gonna be long before every show, every TV show, everything that I mean, the transsexuals are already going into the public school system now and doing lectures. Trying to teach kids about transgenderism because they want to get kids comfortable with the lifestyle. Because there are going to be kids who are going to so-called choose to be something else that they're not.
Right.
And so they want them to be accepting of those kids. Meanwhile, these kids are just being abused and molested and being coerced to be something that they're really not at home.
Right.
But so like, you can go ahead and play that out there.
Yeah. This is Charles Barkley playing the golf. You got to go down. It should be one of the worst ones of these.
Oh, this is zesty ass Charles Barkley.
Go back up.
What's up, man?
Go to your right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go, right here. Here you go. Let's get they call him Big Draws Charles.
Sour cream.
They call him Big Draws Charles. He's you gotta see it. You gotta see it when they do it faster though. So like a keep going. There you go right there. There you go right here. Big jaw. Why they begging? Why you my stomach hurt, oh, it's not over yet. Watch this, right?
Somebody needs to record that boy. Oh, yes. Oh.
He sound roasting me.
Oh.
A big pause that, man. A big country like a big country homosexual, man. Like,
Secondly,
where? Hold on, where's Charles Barkley? He from Alabama, ain't it?
I'm about to look it up right
Charles
now.
Barkley is from either Alabama, Mississippi, one of the two. I know for sure he is. I'm almost 95% sure.
Where's Charles Barkley from?
oh my God, we got hella comments.
He is from Leeds, Alabama. I never heard of him.
I told you, man. He from Alabama.
Sister Ayla said that it's true about the show I was above talking about. She said she made her kids stop watching it, and then she said it's on tab too. The black vegan woman that went viral, Miss Rachel, all homosexuals on their shoulders.
Damn.
And Carl said, "Good night." He talking about Carl Charles Barkley.
Man, listen, man. Let me tell you something, man.
Oh boy!
If you don't see that we living in a disgusting, vile place, you know, I don't know what else to tell you, man. It's a wrap. This place is disgusting, man. The Bible says to come out of her, my people. We got to get the hell out of this madness, and it starts with raising your children up. Give a shout out to my son, man. My son knocks his eyes here, well behaved.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And he in here, he listening and he watching these men above him, you know what I'm saying, talk about these things going on in the world, you know what I'm saying, and he's learning the difference between wickedness and righteousness, man. And he understands that there's order. And there's a morale that we're supposed to have as a people that the Lord gave us to have, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to see, you know what I'm saying, our youth, you know, coming to the school and you brothers and sisters, y'all got to make sure we protect these children, you know what I'm saying, so they won't never fall into the hands of disgusting predators like these homosexuals and like the purple cats, you understand, like Polite. We gotta keep these children, you understand, following our King Yahweh Shah.
Right.
You understand? We was going to come back soon, and it's gonna set this place in order.
Right.
You understand? Anything else on that video?
That's it.
On topic?
Live, so that's it. We 14 minutes behind.
We over the limit. Damn right. Well, did y'all have anything else? Did y'all want to go over a little bit? Or we done with everything?
That was it for me, sir.
That was it. Shit, man. I'm gonna say that was it. What I was gonna get into the topic about and I'm gonna make it just real brief so we can get on up out of here. I was gonna get into the topic about what was going on in Greenville, South Carolina. I forgot all about that. And that was about the Juneteenth banner that they recently had, and everybody was outraged. I think they even have some sort of a civil lawsuit about that right now. And in that civil lawsuit, you know, the black residents of Greenville are upset that Juneteenth flag has a picture or depiction of white people on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When this is a holiday that originally was supposed to be for black people.
Right.
You understand? Because of the freedom of slaves. Juneteenth originates in Texas. And it of course over time became more of a universal thing or a nationwide thing or whatever. So just to be real brief about it, you know what I'm saying? What a lot of people don't understand about that, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, what you're looking at when you see that. General Hyman brought it out in class, and you need to go back and watch his class. I think it was last Thursday's or last Monday's class. One of those two classes. Look at last Thursday or last Monday class where he talked about, it might have been Blackwatch as well, I can't remember for sure, but what he talked about Juneteenth and the origins of Juneteenth and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he was also talking about how, you understand, how, you know, these pastors or these rich niggas be in bed, you understand, with Esau. You know what I'm saying? That this holiday, Juneteenth, is not even really for black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is the white man. He's going to adjust it and make it his own, which is the reason why you saw that banner, and that banner depicted white people on this Juneteenth banner.
Right.
This is white people stuff, man. You understand? So, but what the outrage for me was, and it's probably something a lot of our people don't really look into, is that the banner is actually created by a corporation, a nonprofit organization called GVL Incorporated. The GVL Incorporated is ran by a bunch of rich black Negroes.
Right.
You understand? They are pastors, politicians, Negroes that work inside of that hold high positions in different companies. These are all the rich of Greenville, right? And these brothers and sisters are responsible for that particular banner. Why? Because of course they are in bed with white people, because of course the white people in Greenville is funding them, or the federal government is funding them to be able to be sellouts, basically. Like Martin Luther King's whole dream was not just about him, or not just about what he believing that black people should be equal to white people. As a matter of fact, I don't even believe at all that Martin Luther King believed that black people should be equal to white people.
Right.
I believe his sole purpose, which is the sole purpose of any rich Negro, is just to be able to indulge in what the white man has. Like, these are just niggas that want to be able to have sex with white women. These are just niggas that want to feel like they're mighty because they're sitting inside of a white person's restaurant as opposed to a poor nigga. You know how big of an insult it is to say, fuck going to this barbershop, this nigga's barbershop, or fuck going to this nigga's restaurant. I'd rather go sit in over here at
Great Clips.
Yeah, Great Clips. Get my
Yikes.
hair cut. Yikes. You're gonna go in there and get a great clip. Salagi. It's gonna be a horrible clip. You know what I'm saying? And or I'd rather go, instead of sitting in over here at Finney's and eating at Finney's, I'm gonna go over here and sit in at Red Lobster and get food at Red Lobster. Like, this is really what Martin Luther King's dream was really to just say, fuck black businesses. I want to go in, I want to indulge in all of the nice white privileged businesses and stuff. And well, so that's what these niggas in Greenville is doing. So the outrage, don't get me wrong, the white man is the devil, and that's what it is. But these rich Negroes, they in bed, and one of the rich Negroes that's in bed with them just so happens to be Pastor John Gray and his wife.
Okay.
You understand? Which is surprise, man. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth does not belong to you niggas no more. Juneteenth belongs to the white man, and you're not going to get to celebrate Juneteenth without being inclusive to all other nations, man.
Right.
I just wanted to bring a little bit of that out. I would have rather brought it out earlier, because I would have brought out some articles and also show you some pictures of all of these brothers and sisters, but we ain't got no more time on that. Maybe we'll do a part 2 on it on the next show or whatever. But again, this is No Affiliation Radio. You know, clap it up. Again, we got Officer Bon Kara 5000 up in here. We got Officer Nayar Yahawada. You understand, Officer 50 up in here. And I am Captain Natazar 10,000. You understand? And this is No Affiliation Radio. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, do everything to help us promote this. And again, we're gonna get bigger. We're gonna become better up in here, as long as we got your support, man. So keep on tuning in and keep on sharing our stuff, man. With that being said, we out. Shalom.
Right.
So we're just gonna finish out with the Charles Barkley videos.
Oh, we're gonna
yeah, finish that.
What the hell is he doing?
He hit somebody one. He hit my man. He hit the back of his leg. Like a big slave. Like a big old slave.
I just like hitting, you know, I just like hitting the ball inside of a hole.
Oh, darn it.
They got that laughing at her. That shit is comedy. Here you go, right here. Paul, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
This how we used to play in Alabama.
Why you say so?
That boy retarded, boy. Look at that. That boy retarded.
Yeah, everybody notices this.
He's damn country retarded.
Like, you know,
That boy country retarded.
Esau getting on his ass. Esau, hey, this shit is comedy to Esau. That boy got stuck. What the heck? Just one it, man, just a little bit. Just
like, nigga, you need to stick to basketball.
Big fella, that's the reason. He's trying to be like Michael Jordan.
Well, I mean, yeah, everybody notices his pause and his hesitation.
Oh my God. Let's go one more time. Here we go.
Oh shit.
That wasn't predictable, was it?
He's a joke.
I'll be like Shannon Sharp. Now that boy,